Chats with Anna and Chloe.
So the purpose of these monthly coffee chats is to shed some light on the mortgage and real estate industry.
And today we're going to be talking about what's gone on in the market this past year, our predictions for 2022, and just kind of what we can expect going forward.
Yeah, so okay, Anna, recap what's been going on in the industry from January to now.
Yeah, so as we know, we've been hearing prices have gone up, there's multiple offers on everything. So I kind of wanted to just bring what the numbers have been from January to November, and these are different specific numbers, but across the board, numbers have gone up from the beginning of the year to now. But just it's important to kind of see like what specifically we're working with and where we're at. So in January of 2021, the average detached price in all of Dufferin was about $804,000. The average semi was $615,000, and the average town was $670,000. And then fast forward to November, these numbers just got released a couple weeks ago. The average detached was $967,000, the average semi was $715,000, and the average town was $791,000.
Oh, that's a huge increase.
Yeah, and just in less than a year, like the detached has gone up 20%, semis have gone up 16%, and towns have gone up 18%. And on average, it's about 3 to 5%. So to have these dramatic increases in less than a year
is huge.
Yeah, and I guess like for you, for the mortgage side of it, like what do you think is driving all of this?
So I think the low rates is one big driver. Obviously, it's cheap to borrow, so that's definitely making people, want to buy.
Yeah.
I think the fact that there's such a lack of inventory is another reason why these prices are going up so high, because now more people want those houses and they're willing to pay more than the asking price. So definitely think that's a huge factor right now. And I don't think the prices are going to drop like people think they are unless there's a ton of inventory that's going to come out. That's personally what I think.
Yeah, I agree, because the buyers aren't going anywhere. There's a ton of, over 40% of buyers trying to get in right now are first-time home buyers. So they're trying to get in, and like you said, unless there's like a wave of inventory coming on, I don't foresee prices dropping substantially. Like even if rates do go up, let's say, well what would that mean for people?
Well, obviously it's not going to mean a lot in terms of qualifying, because people qualify at a higher rate,
right?
But it'll make a difference in their payments. So for people waiting, I don't think it's smart. I think it's definitely important to figure out where you stand to get into the market, and then build some equity if that's not your forever home, and then use that equity to purchase the next home. The more you wait, it might be harder and harder to get in.
Yeah, and if the rates go up, your payments could be more, so you're paying more on what, interest, right? And you're not actually paying down the equity.
Yeah, I mean, right now variable rates are so low, they're like very, very low ones.
Yeah.
That's a huge difference if you bump up to 2%, right? I mean, even 2% is low, but the difference between the two is a lot. So if you can get in now, that's what you should do instead of waiting for the market to crash.
Yeah, exactly, which may never happen.
Well, like 2020 was, condos down the road were what, 500, and people were thinking that was nuts.
I know.
And now condos are going for what?
Yeah, like over 700 less, like a year later.
So I would be kicking myself if I didn't buy them too, right? So you don't know what's going to happen in the market. So it's silly to wait. I think if you can get into the market with something that you like, that's going to meet most of your needs, and then build from there.
So just to recap, let us help you figure out where you stand and get you into the market.
So that concludes our first episode of Coffee Chats with Anna and Chloe.
Let us know if you guys have any questions. Thank you so much for joining. If there's any recommendations on any topics you'd like us to cover, send us a DM or comment below, and we'll be sure to cover those.
So see you next time with your coffees.
Cheers!